Hi guys, I'm Ayansh and today we're gonna be designing a box with hinges, and it'll be really nice. So first you go to Tinkercad, open the dashboard, make a new project, you just simply write box. Okay, so next we'll take a box. We're gonna scale it up a bit to 50 by 50 by 15, because the box will be 5 centimeters by 5 centimeters and 3 centimeters in height, and it'll be in two parts. So 15 is gonna be the height for one part of it, basically. Okay, now that we have this box, we are gonna take an whole box. We're gonna do 10 by 10 by 15 mm, and remember we're gonna put this on the side. Sorry, please. Yeah. So you can see them here. Now I'm going to teach you about this tool called the duplicate tool. So I'm going to duplicate it up there in the corner. There's this thing that looks like 3. So I'm going to move this around, whatever I want to do with it, like this, to the other corner. Now the duplicate tool does exactly what you did to this. I just moved it like this, right? And if I duplicate it again, see, it went like there. But we wanted to go on each side of the curve. So instead of doing this, we're going to retake this one, duplicate it. We're gonna move it here perfectly in the corner, right? We're gonna rotate it 90 degrees. So now it's facing that way. So it'll be duplicated that way. See? Now it'll be turned again and it'll be duplicated that way. So this is how we duplicate. So now we're just gonna take it obviously and group. Now we have a cube like this. I know it doesn't look good at all. Just wait. We're gonna increase the size of a cylinder, make it 15 mm in height. And we're gonna zoom in on it, and look at this. We're gonna place it like this. Okay, and now we're again gonna use the duplicate tool because they're so helpful. This, and we're gonna rotate it. Toop, toop. So done. Perfect. See, this is gonna be our main box shape, if you know what I mean. Now we're gonna duplicate it, change it to 40 because we want it to be 5 mm thick walls by 40 by 10, and we're gonna set its height to 5, and we're gonna use this another tool called the align tool. It's another really helpful tool. Now we're gonna select both these boxes, use the align tool. It's in the corner, it looks like the bar graph. You put this and we're gonna align the middles like this, and whoop, it's done. We're gonna align it from the top, right? So the center box, we're gonna turn it into a hole. I think so. Yep, got it. Now where's the hole? We group them both, and voila! Look at this. One part of a box is complete. And I'm gonna move this to the side a bit, like just perfectly aligned. Anyway, so I'm gonna copy it. We're gonna move it to here. Control C, Control V. Now we're gonna start working on the hinge, but before that, we're just gonna make a tiny thing that makes it look a bit realistic. So over here, we're gonna take a new box with a length of 5 mm. Okay, or rather, let's make it 3 or 4. Yes, 4 will work. Now its width has to be exactly 16 mm, and its height should be 10. Now here there's this thing called radius. We're gonna set it to 3. And now let me zoom in and show you what it does. See, it rounds the corners with 3 mm radius. You can see some steps. So I'm going to make the step count to 20 to make it much smoother. So right now it's much better, right? So I'm going to increase its height to 10. See right here. And we're going to align it. It should not be touching. It should just be touching the box. See, not inside the box, like this. And next we're gonna center it, because we can't have a box that's not centered, can we? Huh? So like this. See, it's perfectly centered right now, and this is gonna be like a briefcase type lock, thing. We're gonna group this, and now we're gonna change this thing's color to green, cause why not? And blue. Now we're gonna start working on the hinge part. So we'll take this box, make it 10 mm in width and 15 mm high. Boom, done. Next we're gonna take a cylinder. Oops, delete it. Bit perfect. Now we're gonna make it sides 128 because we want a nice smooth cylinder, no? Who says we don't? Next we need this to be at a height of 20 mm. If yours is not already, do it now. Its width, however, and length should be 10 mm by 10 mm. We'll make a nice interesting-ish shape. We'll turn it 90 degrees like this. Oops, I keep messing up. And we'll give it a height of 10 as wanted. See. Next we'll align it as you see here like this perfectly. Now we'll Control C, Control V it. We'll keep a copy to the side, okay? Before we group it. We'll group one part of it. Now what was the copy for? You might be thinking. Well, now I'll tell you. We'll make it 6 mm by 6 mm. This will be a hole. We want walls 2 mm thick. They can't be too thin. 1, 2, 3. See, now from the edge we're going to make 2 mm in. And we're going to give it a height of 12 like this. Okay, now we're going to Control C, Control V because we need a copy again. Oh sorry, I made the wrong shape, a hole. Good, now this shape has to be a hole, and we'll shift left click and group it. See, we have got the shape. Okay, we're going to keep this cylinder that we saved for later. We're going to move it aside a bit. Yes, now this thing we're going to make it 10 mm wide, I guess, or what do you call it, length. Yeah. It's going to have a length of 10 mm. Now it has to be exactly 5 mm from the edge. I know it looks like this, right? So here we're going to put it like this. It's perfectly aligned. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got it. Now we're going to copy it like this, and we're going to put another one here. We're going to zoom in and check it's perfectly aligned, which it is. And I'm going to copy paste another one, which is this time again 10 mm. We'll do this the smart way by extending and decreasing. See? Now this is done. So now you may be wondering what this is for. Wait, I'll explain. So firstly we'll connect these 3 parts like and group them. See, this is why color coding is so helpful, really. This is some random green shape. I want to change it to red because wow, that looks so much better. Now we're gonna make this to green. Okay, so now this will be like a gap in between. Instead of 6 mm, we're gonna make it 4 mm. We're gonna give it a height of 4, and we're gonna give it 13 mm high. Now, yes. Now, as you may remember, this is 10, 20, 10, which is 40. 10 plus 20 plus 10 equals 40. So let's do it here. Instead of 20, we need to make it 40 mm block. Now you may be wondering what this is for. Wait, I'll just explain. And now you take it. See here, you can see it like this, right? First we'll align it so it perfectly goes in, not out. It has to be in the perfect center, which you can do pretty easily. Make sure it's not too much in and not too much out, like this. So now this is gonna be like the hinge stick. Over here, these 2 boxes will move and close. Okay, this will be the hinge stick that prevents them from separating. Now what prevents this from coming out? It's a big problem, so we need to fix it. So we're gonna copy this and paste it. See here, I've done that. We're gonna make its height 2 mm. I mean width, sorry. We're gonna zoom in on it, sweet, and you can see it's only 2 mm, right? So we're gonna get it out, those 2 mm, like this. Okay, I'm gonna just change the color so you can tell them apart. Now, right now it's 4 mm, right? We have to make this 8 mm. 1, 2. We're gonna decrease its height by 2 mm. We have to make it 8. Now, instead of 4, we're gonna do it 8. And we're gonna move it left by 2. See, a perfect thing. This one also needs to be green. Right. This part we're gonna just, okay, before we go put it anywhere, we're gonna copy it a bit and keep it separate. So now we're gonna select this part and we're gonna group the stick with it, so it can't come out from that side, obviously. Right now it can't come out from that side, but now on the other side, see, I'm gonna move the cylinder to the other side, zoom in there like a steam train. Now this will work as a lock. Okay, so our box is basically done. We'll just add this in perfectly. As you can see here, this is not in the center, now it is. We're gonna pull it out, the 2 mm which it is, and you're gonna just stick it with Fevicol there. So this is our box, and this is basically it. So I'm just gonna do it. If you want to 3D design this and 3D print it, you'd be welcome. Okay, I'm gonna put this part down here. This shape, I'm gonna rotate it again by 90 degrees, and I'm gonna move it up. Okay, so yes, I'm gonna move it to 0 degrees. They're all the 3D printed things you want. Bye.